Yes, we are on ice. OTR TV on the ice. What is good, YouTube? Y'all already know it's the boy Mike Jones, and we back with another video. Yes, sir, family. Right now, I'm here with the one and only glass owner, the business owner of the GLASSWHALE shop, vape shop, down at Butler Street, 3818 Butler Street, down in Lawrenceville. The one and only Doug Whaley himself, and we out here right now. Let them know what we doing.
We're fishing. We're ice fishing. We're going to be pulling some little panfish through the hole of ice.
We out Glade Run right now. So that's the bait. We got a worm hooked on. You drop her straight in. Boom.
Here, give her a couple little bounces, and we'll wait to feel a little tap, tap, tap. Set the hook and bring them up through. 8 inches of ice.
Okay. 8 inches. Dang, that's thick.
Really is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So you just keep bouncing this up and down. What I think it's doing, it's like portraying as like food as it was to be naturally, right?
Yep, as if it was trying to flutter around or escape from being eaten.
Okay. Yeah.
So right here, we're just taking an auger. You start like this. And right as you get through the end, it's always tricky to get the end of the blade through. Kind of crazy to think in just a few months there'll be fresh stock trout here, right? They'll dump a couple truckloads.
Yeah.
This is where I was saying, literally, we watch eagles, bald eagles.
What?
And osprey for like an entire month. I'm not joking. Almost any day of the week you could come here. If you sat here for an hour or two,
Yeah.
almost guaranteed to watch an eagle or an osprey take a trout off of this water.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy. I was telling my daughter about it the one time, and she kind of doubted me.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh no. I'm like, hey, look. Like, see that osprey circling?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah. I'm like, he's watching right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, he drops down like 200 feet, right? And he's like just maybe 100 feet off of the water. And I was like, oh, watch him. He's going to take a fish. She pulls her camera out. The osprey drops down right over there and grabs a trout. She catches it all on her iPhone. As the osprey is trying to fly away with the trout,
Yeah.
this little blackbird comes flying in and starts attacking him.
No way.
Yeah. She caught it all on her phone.
That was so sick.
Look, he's got a trout.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude. Damn. Damn.
See these little beads like this?
Mm-hmm.
You want to go ahead and break that off.
Okay. That's ice.
Yep. And then the other thing is, as you drop, if you notice that this curls up,
Sure
that means that you're touching the bottom itself.
Feels like it's a nice slow motion. Not too crazy.
Yep, and then every now and again you want to hold it still just in case they're looking at it. It'll stop and they'll ease up to it. And literally all you're looking for is that tiniest little bump like that. like I said, punch a couple holes. Generally, we like to have, 5, 6, 7 holes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that way we can
Move
kind
around.
of bounce around. Yeah.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Well, you never know. A fish might not be 5 foot away from you, and if he's facing the wrong way, he's not going to see your bait getting dropped.
Yeah. It would be amazing if I could catch a fish. I never caught a fish.
I'm going to try dropping this little guy down. Trying.
Yeah, man? Trying. That's all it's about. If you try. Okay.
That hole, if you build it, they will come. That doesn't always apply to fishing. Woo. That still makes me a little funny in the guts when you walk through like that. When you step between the sticks, you feel it squish down like you're falling through the ice.
It still scares you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Getting some good ice fishing in. So, you own the Glass Whale
For 2 years.
for two years.
2+ years now.
How did that start? What made you wanna own a glass shop, glass and vape shop? How did that even come about?
Well, to get started, I would say I wanted to
Come over here a little bit if you could.
I wanted to go ahead and put my imagination and creativity into the glass world. And I thought like the easiest or the first way to do it would be to open up a glass shop and then transition into design and stuff.
Right.
I would have never anticipated the community that we built from that though.
Yeah.
I was looking, I don't know, at a different artistic look, I guess. And the human element of it was something that I would have never anticipated meaning so much. And it's fabulous.
Now you said building community. How important is building a community when you're a business owner?
Oh, I mean, it's preached all the time. I mean, your community is who and what you are. Especially if you're part of the community, obviously I don't do it, but construction, for an example, that literally helps physically build place for community.
Right.
But at the same rate, after I say those words, it makes me think of like when we're hanging out chatting with people, we have a safe place for people to, I don't know, talk about anything really.
Anything they want.
So much stuff that gets talked about, right?
Right.
So in a way, that us building a safe place for people to express themselves has built community in its own way.
How do you deal with the negativity that comes towards being a business owner? Like, for example, like anything can happen. There's a chance your store can get robbed. There's a chance bigger corporations hate on you and try to undercut you. There's
Yeah.
different things. How do you still grow and navigate through all those things while being a business owner?
And I'll tell you what, that's I don't know if that changes much whether you're the little guy or the big guy, to be honest. Sure, maybe what you have in revenue to back your idea changes, but the reality of it, I would say, that's just something that everybody has to navigate through, and it's a little different for, I would assume, everybody and every business, depending on where and what their industry is. But that's a really tough one that, I think you could read 100 different books, come up with a million different ways, and
Right.
I don't know which one is a guarantee. I don't think they really have a guaranteed win on that one. Be kind of silly, Mike. I'd say one of the most important things is fear.
Most important things to what?
Business.
What?
Don't be scared. Be smart. Be wise. That's different than being scared.
Yeah.
Don't act out of fear. Right? Act out of confidence. Mistakes happen.
Yeah.
Failures happen, but act out of confidence. Right? Don't act out of fear, and don't get frozen by fear. I think that's probably one of the more important rules of business right there.
That's a great advice for somebody coming up as a business owner, trying to be a business owner, or wanting to be one day. That's some great advice you need to take heed to, man. Don't just act out of fear. Think it out, man. Breathe, calm, know the situation. You know what I mean? Strategize it out, plan it out, execute the plan.
Now, I know I'm moving around a bit more than you are. How warm are you?
I'm warm.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I am real warm, chat. Let y'all know, Doug knows how to shop for the best gear, man. For real. I am super warm. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm chilling out here. So I'm 23. What advice would you tell your 23-year-old self? This is beautiful, man. I'm a nature type of guy. You know what I mean? This is beautiful, man. I love this. I need to get my mind off of things, man. And I think whenever you need to get your mind off of things, whenever you need to separate and isolate, come to the nature, man. Come to the outside. Come to the wilderness, man. Can't never do you wrong, man.
All right, so 23-year-old me, what would I tell 23-year-old me?
Yeah.
I would tell 23-year-old me the same thing that I just said to a business owner, right? I would tell 23-year-old me to believe in myself, number one. No matter what. Oh, I might have just had a bump there.
Oh.
No matter what, go ahead and believe in yourself, right? Like the same thing I was just saying about don't act out of fear. Don't ever buy into that, oh, I'm not old enough, I'm not experienced enough, I'm too young, because one day you're going to be too old. Right? And you'll be like, oh shit.
They don't think about that.
Right. So it's like, where is that window? Where is your perfect time? It's right now. Right? Don't waste it.
So, Doug, where do you see the glass whale going in 5 years?
Ooh. 5 years.
And mind you, I said the Glass Whale, so that don't mean just your shop. The Glass Whale is a brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where do you
I
think?
would love to see it national.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this might sound outrageous to some people. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be like. I wouldn't be blown away if that logo goes international. Like so many people have enjoyed the logo, not even knowing like the community or anything behind it.
Right.
Just like the logo.
Right.
Yeah. So the glass whale, especially if like, you know, what we portray or what we represent, if that sticks with it, I can't imagine it not traveling.
So this is kind of like a two in one, but what is your end goal with the Glass Whale, and what is the purpose of you having the Glass Whale?
Ooh. Well, again, I guess if there's an angle, like I said, I really wanted to bring my influence or my creativity to the glass world, to other smokers, to other people that enjoy glass. Bring some new designs to glass and some new concepts to the glass world. The means, I when it really comes down to it, I had a couple ideas of businesses that I wanted to start to provide for my family and to provide for some friends that I had. And I'm not like I'm not saying that like, oh, I wanted to be like some savior or something.
Right.
But it sounds silly. I worked for large corporations most of my life, and there's nothing wrong with them. We need them, right? But I saw a few of my friends, I don't know, maybe just not be rewarded the way that I felt that they could have been, or maybe maybe they just weren't maximized the way that they could have been. Felt like I wanted to be a servant. And I know that might sound really wild, but like I just simply wanted to help somebody else, like serve them, right? Like I was saying, like even if it's helping you figure out what your strength is,
Right.
and then maybe putting you in the right direction
The right
as a
position.
manager
Right.
or whatever, you know, who knows? So it's like by having this journey, now feeling the way that it feels to be in the ownership position, in the side of it that takes on the responsibility and has to face down the responsibility. There was a lot of pieces and parts that were still moving that everybody talked about, but when it comes down to it, ultimately, it still comes down to people.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it was big business, little business, no matter what job I had, like I was saying, you know, whether I was a representative, a salesman, a manager, you know what I mean? It didn't really matter to me. You know, I wanted to do the best that I could and do the best that I could for those around me.
Right.